All right, all right, all right. We have something special for you. We have the first round, round number one of the Hyderabad Valorant Cup sponsored by AMD and OR. This is the round one, best of threes. Starting with the first map, Haven, and right away, very aggressively in towards A long. They've taken lobby control quite comfortably here, and we'll go over the overall comps. We'll go over all of those things as we get in the game. Right, we've got extremists on defense and Spartans on attack. Really quiet build up towards this attack here from Spartans. There you go. Dash activated. Dashes in. Runs into finisher. 777's Frenzy, who picks up a lot of kills here. Lord Hulk comes back around to help his friend spare me, and they do not spare anyone there. Everyone taken out, and Apex player swings around from B window to get the final kill of the round. That went down really quickly. Right. Round number one goes to Extremists, playing on defense. Wow. Alright, so let's take a look at the lineups here. We have Finisher 777 playing Fade. Spare Me, also known as SMM, playing Jet. On a Marshall right now. Couple of there's a Bulldog, a Stinger, and a couple of Spectres. Lord Hulk on his favored Sage, and Optimus playing the Smoker role. Omen. Omen is very meta on this map. Ooh, this one way is so good. Yeah, that just I don't think that was the wisest option, if I could choose that word. Wise choosing to peek that one way. It's a one way for a reason. Just don't. Just let it go. And a jiggle peek. Trying to land a couple of right clicks, but the reload. Oh no, gonna get peeked, and his friend came around to help him out, but it was a little too late. Sukuna there might be able to get another kill. That's not bad at all, and they have picked up a couple of guns, but are gonna run into Lord Hulk, who's gonna clean up here. Absolutely clean up, and well,
even with numbers, anything can still happen. Remember that.
she's right. Sage is right. Even with numbers, anything can happen. 2-0 to Extremists. Good start for them on this game. Now I like Raze on Haven. I like Raze on most maps, but especially on Haven, just the sheer amount of control you can take with the nade and the boom bot. The utility is incredible, and Haven is a very util heavy map, I would say. Ooh, Spare Me gets the first kill of the round right away, and that is big. Spotted the spike as well. Runs away from the recon and potential damage, and there you go, the nade displacing them enough that they have to stay back here. And Gamma Stellar runs in towards Apex player's head there, but Spare Me comes back around from window to get that kill. Lord Hulk has been taken out. Ooh, that's a great opportunity here. Swings around from the garage position to get the kill. Well, you look at the number of corpses on the window there, that's a little insane. But yeah, that's round number 3 on the board for them. That is big. That is a big round. Started off with Spare Me's Marshall kill on window, and just everybody taking those fights multiple times over the round. Probably could have done better to take maybe smarter fights on the attack side, but yeah, 3-0, and they probably have to go for a save here. They choose to go on Marshall, Stringer, and a Spectre. Spare Me has picked up the player coming in from long. It's gonna come back around for a heal as well. Okay, no way, garage.
No charges.
They know exactly where these guys are. Nah, peeks and pays for it immediately. Gets punished for that peek. Lord Hulk is gonna swing this and is gonna get peeked. Gets 2. Might be able to get a third. Wow, That's a lot of damage put down there. He barely had any health. And the gun barrel would probably be visible there for Spare Me, who gets the final kill of the round. Takes them to 4-0. Very strong start to this series from Xtremists, taking 4-0 right away on map number 1, which is Haven. For this best of 3, the next 2 maps that we have for you are gonna be Ascent and Icebox. I haven't seen Icebox in a while, so that'll be nice. Ascent, just, you know, we chew on Ascent every day, don't we? As Valorant players, as Valorant enjoyers, it's just all around us. We have ascended every day, all the time. Right. Can Spartans ascend their game higher up? Ooh, Optimus is holding this down. Great defense there. Gets taken down by Gamma, however. And this team has managed to put up shots. Ooh, gets another kill. Wise gets a double kill there. That is so crucial. And with that, it's a 3v1 for Lord Hulk, who's coming back around from Garage. Took a lot of damage coming in. Only 30 HP on that heal, though. Which is very unfortunate. He's gonna see him. They cross each other. And, oh, okay. Wise, a bit of a panic spray. Yeah, great double kill to start this off for Wise, but yeah, a bit of a panic spray at the end, but they get their first round on the board nevertheless. That double kill for the two people who lined up in front of him, that was the kind of luck that they need to, you know, get on the board and get started in this series. So pretty different comms on both sides. The only common player we have, the common agent we have, is a Jet on either side. That is very interesting. Drones in towards short. Smoke comes out from defense, who is sitting on a great position here. It's gonna get taken out by Sukuna. And the Cypher ult, which has now been buffed, is gonna be very crucial in this situation. They know exactly where all of these people are. And finally, Heavy Feathers brings around the spike, puts it down. Right. They've almost, you know, done a fake here, considering he was so far back. And they had triggered all of this rotation. Lord Hulk does really well. Ooh, the Astra Divide comes out right at that moment. Well, they have to push this through, and they have managed to pick up a lot of kills here, and Sukuna is now left alone in hell. Prowler is gonna come around, and the defuse is gonna go down. He's not gonna be able to do anything about the defuse. That Astra ult was useful for them in that post plant, but it also, you know, once they got to spike, it prevented Sukuna to get that sound cue because he was on the other side of the wall instead of being on the side of the spike. So managed to get one kill, but it wasn't gonna happen. Once he was stuck on the other side, it was just always gonna be in the favor of Xtremists to take this to 5-1. That is a very strong position to be in at the start of this map. A lot of people think that, and a lot of people would agree that Haven is slightly attack-sided. But, you know, if you have good initiators and good initiator players, you have a good comp, you can play this on a retake. It's basically a retake simulator. You don't necessarily have to anchor any site. B is sort of a half a site, really. It is a full site. You can plant the spike there, but it's not entirely a site. It's like a connector where you can plant a bomb as well. Ooh, clean shot from Heavy Feathers. Damn. Optimus should be able to get this kill. Gets it. Leaves. And Apex player has managed to get a kill, and Satchel's away from that position too. They're expecting a rotation towards A, and he hears the information. Rightly so. Sukuna taken a very high position here, and Spare Me. Ooh, is he gonna peek this? He peeks for deep, and it's a free kill for Sukuna. Triggers a response. They're gonna catch a free kill here again on Lord Hulk. Catching these flanks so deep. Sukuna's luck paying so much value here. Touches the flash too. Ooh, that's a very crucial kill. He hears the plant go down, throws down his ult,
Player standing.
and the flick is not on point though. And now the best Optimus can do is try to maybe save. He might as well go for the retake, but he doesn't know anything in this situation. Sukuna has such an advantageous position, gives it away. Now they can just double up and play together. Camera spots it out. Optimus feeling it out, gets the first, gets the second kill as well. Okay, well, that's reality check for me. I was like, you know what, might as well go for the save. It's gonna be very difficult without his paranoia to help him out, but just clean shots, easy as it can get, gets them to 6-1.
Yes.
There's a lot of value in just holding on to your gun in clutch situations. Personally, being an old CS 1.6 player, I obviously have, you know, I would always favor just, you know, using the aim to win those situations. But in most clutch situations, the last thing you want happening to you is to be caught on util, because everybody's just kind of calmer and there's fewer sound cues to play off of. Anyway, the buy on the attack side doesn't look great, and already a lot of damage given down here. Weiss is on 21 HP, taking a lot of damage. So 3v5, they don't really need to do anything. They can just sit back and let them come to them, which is what Apex player Lord Hulk, Spare Me, and Optimus seem to be doing here. Finisher just coming back around towards B to check what's happening. Well, there will be contact now. They saw each other. Lord Hulk has seen him. He's gonna spray this down, gets that kill. It's a little risky, but he's gonna peek that again. He does peek it, but Finisher has already finished it off for him, which leaves Weiss alone, and he's gonna get taken down. He had already taken too much damage. Flawless round. Let's look at their economy. Finisher is probably gonna max out next round. Pretty close to it, if not gonna max out anyway. And very healthy economy, honestly. Lord Hulk has 2200. That's the least amount of money on one guy. They've got 2 rounds in them for sure, if not more, depending on how many kills they get. But yeah, 7-1, commanding lead to start this off.
Find you.
Immediate action towards Garage. He's gonna run into the bullets coming out of Finisher 777's Phantom. Ults out. Immediately, Prowler goes through. Oh, gets the second kill as well. That is such a clean fight from Finisher, who gets a third before AJ trades him out. And now AJ, left alone, is gonna get taken out by Spare Me. Wow, that went down quickly. The fight coming through on Garage and mid, the players from A immediately coming around to flank them from behind, and the pressure coming in from window as well once the fight started going down on on Garage, basically. What's the Garage and mid doors, that area, courtyard or outside courtyard. Pretty efficient from the overall team, looking at the response coming out from the players, and fantastic work from Finisher 777, who gets 3 kills in that round. That was good util usage. Apex player again getting that first kill to drop the spike alone here. Nobody to get that back, and are they gonna push this? They can just play spike at this point. Spare Me is gonna peek. This gives a bit of a sound cue away. Doesn't see him cross. And now the sound cues are coming out. He's gonna run into a crossfire here. Apex player is gonna get one, is gonna get taken down by another. Damage comes through, but they are gonna make through this choke point here and have picked up the spike. Still an opportunity. No ults to throw out, but they should be able to manage to put the spike down. And rotations are gonna come back around. Lord Hulk gets the first. Puts down a lot of damage on Sukuna as well, who's down to 60 now. And Sukuna a little worried about where the rotation is coming through. The paranoia misses him completely, but not the bullets. Well, this is getting from bad to worse for Spartans. 9-1 is that's a massive. I mean, you would take 9. You would take 9.5. 9-3 essentially. At most they can get it up to is 9-3 now. That's a commanding lead, and they desperately need those 2 rounds though. You want to drop this first map this heavily, so they really desperately need that back. And lots to ponder over for Team Sukuna, who for Spartans, who probably could do well to maybe take a timeout, breathe. They're gonna do a 5-man execute towards this here. Spare Me gets a quick kill, drops the spike as well, so they know it's a 5-man execute. Throats come out, trades come out. Lots of damage taken by Sukuna, who gets 2 people there, but gets a lot of damage in return. That is a very cool looking off skin, I must say. Apex player is rotating around. Lord Hulk would do well to just wait for his teammate. Oh, he doesn't wait. Apex player swings back around and gets peeked out, and well, that means it's gonna be a successful round for them, and they really needed this. That heal is not gonna do much. Might as well just go hunting for a bit of damage. Well, Sukuna's reaction time is on point, and he gets that kill, runs away with the op as well. 4 kills in that round for Sukuna. They exempted 2 on the board. They need 1 more. They desperately need that 1 more round. 10-2 is just... This is a bit too much, isn't it? There's not a lot of room left for mistakes in the second half, and it's really hard to come back from that much of a deficit. 9-3 is still better. Not great, but better than 10-2. Knives out. His teammate helps him out. Drone goes out, and so does the Cypher behind it. Sukuna does come back around, but gets taken out. Cypher gets taken out by Lord Hulk, who gets taken out by Vice. And Apex player has picked up heavy feathers in the meantime, which means there is a flank coming back around, but well, Finisher doesn't wait for anything. Neither does Vice's bullet, and now he doesn't know that both these players are coming back around from main. He's checking Link. He's gonna check Heaven. And well, they've spotted the spike in sight. Now he knows the smoke is out, so they might be already here. So now the situation is kind of oddly flipped around.
Found them.
Okay. Yeah, that raise ult was available. I mean, you basically had to get the raise the moment he hit his ult. You know, Apex player was like, you know what? That's a little tiny box that you found yourself in. And you know what can happen inside boxes if an explosion goes around? Everybody in that box is gonna die. So that's what happened. Threw his ult inside the box. He died. 10-2. That's a massive half for Xtremists. That's a ridiculously good half. No matter what kind of map it may be. It's attack-sided, defense-sided, whatever. 10-2 is commanding. And they would be chuffed, to say the least. Spartans, on the other hand, need to get some momentum for the second map, if not this itself. They should just look at it 1 round at a time and try and get some control into this. Spots the jet going through, gets Apex player, and the jet is gonna get caught here. Spare Me does take down AJ. Well, he's gonna catch another lurk, a flanker here. It's a free kill for him. He does get it. Oh, he's gonna get taken out. And it's a 3v2 for the attackers. Takes a lot of damage going back, Sage. He's gonna try and heal himself back up. Ooh, finisher 777. Is always on point with these Frenzy. That's a spray from a pretty long distance, by the way. But I've noticed this before. Finisher 777, pretty good on the Frenzy, generally. And it's 11-2. They lost that first round as well. They really needed that first round. Now they have to force it, obviously. There's really no point in saving to build an economy. What are you building an economy for if you're this far behind? So, you know, they need some heroics. They'll need a little bit of luck going their way. Quick B execute from what it looks like, and Heavy Feathers is gonna get slowed away. Slow orbs on both sides, and Sukuna dashes in, traded out. Spare Me jumps up on the box. Is gonna get spammed a lot and will be taken out by Weiss, who has managed to get that very crucial kill. They have spotted out that another person on main. This does get it on spam, but it's not enough. The judge, however, is fantastic and strong. Not diffusing behind the smoke though. Choosing to take these fights. Optimus lives, and the smoke goes out just in the nick of time for him to get that headshot on Weiss's face. Ah, 12-2 match point. Oh. Okay. Bit of a mistake there, if I must say, must point this out, I feel. Heavy Feathers, once the smoke was out, they know both those players are out in main. At least put it down to half on the smoke. Just trust it, because they don't have Vandals or Phantoms to spray onto the spike or spray towards the spike. Just smoke yourself out, get it down to half. If not, just stick it. Just stick it. Both of them went for the fight, and yeah, that wasn't the right choice. Unfortunately, it seems like he just kind of started leaping up in the air for some reason.
One enemy remaining.
And Wise got a free kill, got another, got traded, but then AJ comes back around from garage to get 2 more kills. Leaves Lord Hulk alone. So this should, in all logic within reason, should just be another round for Spartans to take home. Should take them to 3. They like to take some momentum into the next game, man. They really do need. Oh, that's a clean shot from Lord Hulk. Pause champ. He's given away his position. Takes a little bit of damage going away, but also puts down a little bit of damage as well. What complete whiff from Gamma Stellar. Oh my god, that is a little unlucky there. I mean, he's so low. Hulk was so low.
I got money. Anyone need something?
Damn, that is.
I should play some Astral Stars in this reality.
That is a little unlucky, but yeah, eventually got taken down by his teammate. 12-3. Come on, Spartans. You just need to pick up a few more rounds, get back into your game, maybe take a timeout. Use the timeouts that the game has given you. The gods of Valorant have gifted you with this ability to call for timeouts. Use it.
Get out of my way.
Well, Sukuna is pushing up on A lobby, and he's gonna run into Optimus. He expected that, but just crouched right into Optimus's crosshairs. It's a free kill for Kama Stellar. Apex player absolutely smashing Weiss's head with a sheriff bullet. Kama Stellar swings back around, gets a kill, runs away. Gets another on C-Link there, on B, and it's just gonna collapse on Apex player from behind as well. Gets a 4th. That's an ace for you. Go for it. get that ace, take that momentum into the next round. Well, Optimus comes back around, gets him. But yeah, 4K, not bad. They have round number 4 on the board. That was an anti-eco, a successful-ish anti-eco maybe. A lot of damage taken though, a lot of people dropped, but they still have a decent buy. Two Phantoms, two Vandals, and a Bulldog. That's pretty good. They have a couple of ults as well. They have Gamma Stellar's ult and AJ on that Cypher. He's also got an ult.
Right there.
Surprised to not see AJ playing Fade.
I need a shot.
Both the Jets tried to get that first kill, dash away. And Spare Me switch back around towards short here. It's gonna let the Boombot go deep. It's gonna swing. The timing here is gonna be crucial. He is on point. Sukuna gets that first kill, gets the second on that spray, and a third. Absolutely magical shots there. Played it on the timing perfectly. Dodged the Prowler, dodged the Boombot, stuck around in that position. He wanted to take that fight early. He did not want to let that side go. And, well, if you can time it that well, you can take most aim duels and be successful. Round number 5 on the board for them. Again, forcing another save on the team, Xtremists. Couple of Spectres, Sheriffs, and a Marshal. Sukuna is gonna go into the bullets of finisher 777, taps him on his head and runs away. That is clean. The Marshal Hunters leave. Well, Lord Hulk is also gonna just move back here. Apex Player gets stacked by the drone. So free kills for Heavy Feathers to farm up here. And Spike is down mid as well. Leaves Apex Player, who's gonna get spotted out by the recon as well. Unable to move back and gets caught out for the round. Another round goes to Spartans, 12-6. It's looking better and better. Well, there you go. Finally, there's a timeout, and the timeout is called by the team which is in the lead, but they've lost 4 rounds in a row, and they've decided to call a timeout to just reset things and, just not let the momentum get away from them. Take some momentum back from the other team as well, and this is a very wise and smart use of a timeout, I would say. Alright, we're back in this, and Sukuna staring down C-Long, doesn't get any contact yet. That op might be very crucial in this round. This is a gun round, and they are on match point. They've been sitting on match point for 4 rounds. Sukuna does get one, runs away. Smart decision, but Gamma Stellar has decided to switch positions around with him and gets beaked. Pushes back, and Spare Me had already jumped in towards him, and Sukuna might get taught out here, dashes away. Such a crucial moment for him to get that second kill. Is able to dash away, but Optimus TP's in. on towards platform, gets that kill, wall goes out, and so does the plant. They're all cornered into its backside here. It's not the greatest position to be locked into. And they've got to try and open this up for themselves. Heavy Feathers gets a free kill on Lord Hulk staring at Garage.
Last player
Wise
standing.
pushes out alone and leaves Heavy Feathers alone in this fight. Optimus is extremely low. He tries to set up a one-way for himself, but it's not great. Heavy Feathers running in,
Win.
tries to check options, smokes out one angle, but it's too much for even him. And Optimus gets 4 kills in that round to take that win for them. Map 1 goes to Extremists. Right, I think that was a pretty one-sided match. They did manage to pick up a few rounds on the second half, and they'd be pretty happy with this. Sukuna had a pretty good game as well individually, but overall, a little loose, maybe a little rusty coming in first game of the day, and they would want to take that momentum that they eventually did pick up. They would want to take that to the second map, which is going to be Ascent, and yeah, looking forward to a much more even contest on Ascent. Ascent can be everybody's good on Ascent, right? Who doesn't play Ascent? Everybody plays Ascent. So looking forward to how Ascent is gonna go. But yeah, 13-6 to Extremists. Map 1, Haven. We'll be right back with map number 2 shortly. Stay tuned. Alright, we are back with map number 2 between Extremists and Spartans. Extremists had a fantastic game on Haven. That was map number 1. They won it 13-6. Now, 13-6 does suggest that there was a little bit of a contest, which is what we saw from Spartans. The first half was 10-2. It was a commanding performance from Extremists. Spartans found a way a little bit. It was the late bit of the game. It was 12-2. They found 4 rounds in a row before there was a timeout call, and eventually they closed it out. Extremists did really well to do all of that. But that is good momentum that Spartans did pick up towards the end, and then really needed that. It was a bit of a slow start for Spartans, but good performance individually from Sukuna and Heavy Feathers. I think they had overall pretty middling performances, and they would want to definitely improve upon that. And Extremists, on the other hand, they had a fantastic game. Lots of kills from Spare Me, lots of kills from Apex Player. Finisher 777 had a fantastic game, multiple rounds with multi-kills. Optimus had a couple of 4Ks. Towards the end, he had a 4K to close it out as well. Lord Hulk did his fantastic job playing Sage on Haven, which is very crucial in shutting down a lot of those rushes when they're coming through on defense. So overall, it was a fantastic game for Extremists, and they would want to close it out here. Right? You don't want to take it to map 3. You really don't want to take it to map 3 if you've already picked up a lead, but Spartans do want to take it to map 3. They want to win this. And the best way to make a comeback in a series, if you are 1-0 down, is to just take it one map at a time. Just look at it as a map, as a round at a time, and we win this round, we win the next, we win the next. If you win every round, you're just gonna win, right? So just take it one round at a time. Let the IGL worry about the economy and the big picture of things. Just focus on the game, focus on what you have in front of you right now. And which is what we see. Sukuna gets picked up by the Seas, doesn't take the nade in the face either, but there's no nade behind the... Oh, there was a nade. Well, did not do any damage to him. Lucky to get out of it alive. I think it was a little too deep and did not land on the Seas. So they realize that there are at least 2 people, if not more, on B. So rotation has gone back around towards... are they rotating back around? Or they're peeking for information on mid, it seems. They're not going to get much information. There is literally nobody mid. There are a couple of people on deep A and 3 of them stacked rear B. Coming back around here only. Expecting an A shot rotation. They have smoked off a cubby, but I guess they are just gonna push in now. Dash in towards switch. Gets the door down. Wise gets a lot of damage down in, but Lord Hulk does a lot of damage in return. Finisher 777 gets AJ, gets taken out by Sukuna, and after all that carnage, there are 2 people left alive on defense here. So that's sorry, on attack. Oh, look at the minimap there. That looks crazy, right? Look at the minimap. It's a lot of corpses there all around site. It's insane. And immediately contesting Heavy Feathers. A little risky. Just double up with your teammate. Lucky that Optimus missed his shots, and they get the first round on attack on Ascent. Good start for them on map 2. Not exactly what they needed on this map. Again, attacking on the first half. Ascent is everyone's favorite map, isn't it? Isn't it? Well, not really my favorite map, but a lot of people do like Ascent. Nobody really dislikes Ascent, even if it's not your favorite. Good reason, it's a pretty balanced map. Seas and nade is pretty deep yet again. No sound cue given away yet. The shorty waiting for them on switch. Sukuna gonna dash in. Ooh, the response is a bit slow from Apex Player, and he gets taken out. You see a low sensitivity player, I wonder. A low sensitivity raise, that would be something. Holding that very close angle, very long angle. Well, They have picked up the Marshal, but no kills for the defenders. So should be a very successful anti-eco at this rate. Oh, peeks out and puts down a lot of damage there, Sukuna. It's gonna dash in, go for the kill. He's gonna hunt this down. Not much that he's saving, so... Optimus. He knows he's sitting in tree, but he doesn't want to die after the bomb goes off. Oh, you don't want to die after the bomb. Right, so, well, 2-0 to Spartans, exactly what they needed. A very successful anti-eco for them. All people left standing. They've got a Vandal and a Bulldog on top of those 3 Spectres, so they'd be very happy. Full buy on the side, on this side. Huh, they are short on one person, it seems. So, a couple of half armors. They did force on a couple of people, so defense's economy is not fully bought. And choosing to take longer fights with a couple of Spectres. Wants to pick up a couple of kills on mid, maybe. Already walked in. Gets that first kill on Lord Hulk. Spots out the Fade. Is taking that fight as well. He is leading with aplomb here. Takes a lot of damage. Gets out of it by the skin of his teeth. That heal brought him up just enough that he was able to get away from that nade. And now it's a 5v3 on this full buy round. A very commanding start again for one of the teams. Permi has picked up one, but gets taken out. Apex player gets taken out by Sukuna, who's having a fantastic game already. He is fired up. Right, Permi is gonna get taken out there, and it just leaves Optimus coming back around. Gets one. 3 more people to go. Flashes correctly, but the alarm bot spots him out, and Sukuna is gonna get his 4th kill of the round. Take them to 3-0. How many kills is he on? 8? 3 rounds and he's got 8 kills and 2 assists. That is some serious damage already. Right. Forcing a Marshal finisher 777, and there's a Bucky on Optimus. Decides to go Spectre or Marshal. I'm not sure exactly what it's gonna go with. He actually does end up going with the Marshal. He's gonna see people coming through here. It's a very long fight to take. Walked right into Sukuna's crosshairs there. Heavy Feathers in the meantime has picked up a push. Kill on a push there. Lord Hulk does really well to take out Sukuna, but has to fall back. They have all of this mid control here. Heavy Feathers gets 2nd person pushing out on main. And this should be comfortably a plant for them. Smokes in his team, and there we go. The last person in through the door closes the door. Now this applies to real life and Valorant, everything. Walls up, heaven as well. Right. And Optimus has picked up a gun. He checks it, but not entirely. Gets taken out by Weiss, while Heavy Feathers gets his 3rd kill of this round. Takes them to 4-0. Another 4-0 start. But this time, it's Spartans who have a 4-0 lead on this game. Exactly what they would have wanted, right? Early advantage, early rounds, early command of the map. Put a little bit of pressure on Xtremists, who kind of coasted along the whole game except for the last few rounds, where Spartans did put them under a little bit of pressure, even though it was too far gone. So I think that's showing its value. The momentum they picked up in the last bit of the previous map, showing its value. Sukuna again going for that mid pick, misses his shot this time. Spare me dashes back, and smoke comes out. Help him out. Spare me has Gamma Stellar playing Sage this time around. Has picked up a kill, traded his teammate out. Trades always go in the favor of the attackers. Always. So they can choose to play together almost entirely. Wary of a push coming in from B main. Just gonna check those angles, and Sakuna in the meantime is taken up this position behind Fridge. It's a great position to catch flanks. While his team tries to enter and clear sight, Gamma Stellar is pushing the site alone and is gonna get caught out by Optimus, who's sitting here alone. Eventually gets taken out by his teammate. Finisher 777 catches Sukuna on the lurk, but is now left alone as Weiss takes out one. Heavy Feathers takes out Finisher, and there you go. Round number 5 on the board for them.
Right here.
Damn. Now that was a sort of a save round, so yeah, it was a save round, but not entirely because their economy is still not looking great. So half armors, a judge. Not greatest situations right now, and this is 5-0. Commanding start to the second map for Spartans. Again, going for that early mid control. Spare Me tries to walk out towards mid, but the Brim ult is gonna catch him out, as does the spray from AJ, and that's a free kill for them. While Gamma Stellar has managed to pick up a kill on Apex player in main, is gonna get the orb as well, and that is gonna be a clean round for them. Smokes and his teammate, the flick is on point, gets finisher 777, and a flawless to take this to 7-0. Get the plant as well. I mean, they are all maxed out here. Look at that. The maximum number of deaths on any one of them is 3 on Gamma Stellar there. Is it Gamma Stellar or is it Gaxma Stellar? Am I supposed to pronounce that X? Can somebody in chat tell me how it's supposed to go? Is it really Gaxma Stellar? Why? Okay, I mean, I'm just gonna continue calling Gamma Stellar till somebody corrects me.
Careful.
Right, Sukuna dash enabled. Walking out mid, yet again, deja vu.
Cover going out.
Optimus choosing to be a little aggressive on B main, doesn't get any contact yet again. They are continuing to put pressure on mid.
Here.
Trying to eke out fights towards market yet again. Doesn't spot anyone on the updraft. But Spare Me, it's not gonna spare Gamma Stellar, just hanging outside of smoke there. AJ chooses to push behind it, heard him walk back, so it's you know, it's a good choice there. And Lord Hulk is gonna be left alone here, while Spare Me has an opportunity to flank them from behind. It's a free kill there. And, well, they were perfectly lined up for him to get 2 more kills. There's 4 kills for Spare Me in that round. That flank working out to perfection. Gets them the first round on the board, and they needed something to go their way. It was all going Spartans' way, and Xtremists kind of needed something to go their way. That flank, the first kill on short, and then falling back, kind of triggered this commitment from Spartans to actually commit to A cubby and go towards A short, while Spare Me made a very smart choice to come back around from market to see if anybody's lurking there. Did not catch a lurk and had an opportunity to go for the lurk himself. Beautifully done. Alright, Weiss is pronounced VC. That is gonna be very difficult for me because it doesn't look like VC, does it? I'm gonna try and remember that, but no promises. AJ is gonna just walk in towards side. He's still again gonna run into Optimus sitting in that corner, but the Molly is gonna clear this out this time around. Smartly played by AJ, who gets the plant down as well. Right, Heavy Feathers is doing a lot of damage here, doing heavy damage.
Out of charges.
And Ruby 5, are they still really gonna go for this?
Remaining.
Spare Me gets one, gets two. Not sure why he's updrafting again. It's a 1v3 and... Okay. As good of a player as Spare Me is, and he's a fantastic player, you know, no doubt about that. 1v3 in that situation as just a Jet. Okay, Jet is not the greatest clutch agents, I would say. Probably one of the weaker ones. Doesn't really have a util kit to help herself out. You can play on aim. Obviously, you can play just any clutch on aim. But the util kit doesn't allow Jet to be super effective. Managed to pick up 2 kills. I would have just left in that situation, considering their economy is not great. They have forced a buy here. Heavy Feathers again picking up a first blood as the smoker. Not the smartest choice to take early fights as a smoker. He's gonna go again. That's a great ult for him. But Optimus pushes ahead of the ult and gets the free kill on Heavy Feathers. Peeking out yet again. Well, Sukuna has picked up a kill here. While in the meantime, Apex player has picked up a kill on B main. Gonna get another. No! What? We see.
Last player standing.
Well, he has been taken down, and that's round number 2 on the board for them. 2-7. They need to get more. They really do need to get more on this defensive half. You want some parity here, while Spartans would want to just run away with this, wouldn't they? Right, we're just gonna wait around to see what's happened. Issue with a mouse, it seems. Okay. So the idea of a floating city in the sky is not unique, but the visual design and the overall aesthetic of it, being caused by an explosion or something of some sort and not being by design. Does it give you Sokovia vibes from Avengers 2, Age of Ultron? Not the greatest movie, probably one of the weakest in the whole MCU catalog. But it does give me Sokovia vibes. The whole sequence at the end where Ultron, shoots the city up into the sky to bring it back down on the Earth or something. That was crazy. And all of this does give me the similar vibe. Very similar vibe. Right. Ready to get back into this game. 2-7. Lots to catch up to for Xtremists. Oh, Heavy Feathers again with the first blood. What? Stabs him nicely in the head. Sukuna gets another kill as well. So that's a comfortable advantage. And Visa gets... Visa? It's a Visi? I don't know, man. It's Visi, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm just going to continue to call him Wise because that's what I can read it as. And it's not going to break my brain that way. Sukuna gets another kill in that moment. And he has a great opportunity to pick up another. Chooses to fall back. Possibly the smart choice. Heavy Feathers pushes that up at very close angle and well, gets taken out. Still going for those kills. Might as well just save it. Well, Apex player does go for it. We will get another. It's gonna get spammed heavily. Nades out, and has he ensured Sukuna's death to the spike here? He has. AJ gets taken down as well, while both of them get away with guns. That is, in that situation, a minor victory. 8-2 to Spartans, though. Now, that is a scoreline very famous in football history. And we saw football history being made last night for football fans and for, Messi fans, but just generally football fans. If you're a fan of football, you like Messi, and the romance and the poetic justice of the whole story of him winning the World Cup. It's beautiful. It was a great game as well. Stupidly good game. But yeah, 8-2. United versus Arsenal. Pepe laugh. Right. 5-man execute coming in towards A. While Spare Me calls out, watch this. Doesn't have any opportunity to do much there. And a lot of people being picked out here. Heavy Feathers pushes back around, gets one free kill. While they're just stuck outside and, smoked out heavily. Finally, opportunity for them to push back in.
Where are you?
AJ has done so well here, and Heavy Feathers is gonna come back around all the way from tree to get that kill on Heaven, and Sukuna closes this out. Final kill of the round takes them to 9-2.
For the switch.
Is it gonna be another 10-2 half? We saw a 10-2 half on Haven. It was the other way around, though. It's a commanding position to be in. This is exactly what they needed to get back into the series. And once again, I will remind you, as is my want and my need, that the momentum that they picked up in the last few rounds of that previous map was super crucial. That Guardian, unable to put down a lot of damage with that, and eventually chooses to get back around. Try and double up with his friend in mid. Is he gonna spam this corner? Ooh, you have a Guardian, go for the spam.
Should run.
Well, Optimus is gonna hold this Judge real close. Pushes out, is gonna get a second kill here, does get it eventually. The range on that Judge, obviously it's a shotgun, needed to move in closer somehow.
Enemy remaining.
He's gonna get Kamehameha hard in the face if not, but in spite of all that funky damage there on B main, the fights on mid did not go their way. It's 10-2 to Spartans. Another 10-2 half in this series. It's going extremely one way, isn't it? Both these maps have gone very, very one-sided. And Xtremists would be looking to, change that a little bit. First of all, first thing on the memo is to get this first round. Always very crucial. The pistol round is a tradition passed down from Counter-Strike, and in this tradition, well, the game is not balanced by definition. Pistols are weird and pistol rounds are strange, but it's a quirk that works. It's a quirk that, both teams have to suffer through and build economies. Well, early engagements not really providing any damage on either side. No kills, no real damage, and quietly walking back here. Heavy Feathers would have heard that. They're literally gonna walk over him, are they? Do they spot him out? Does anyone spot him out? Nobody has spotted him out. But Finisher 777 is gonna be late coming. He doesn't get spotted out. It's a free kill for him. Oh no, and takes out his iPad in the middle of nowhere. Why would you not expect them to peek back? Heavy Feathers. And Spare Me gets a free kill there, while Sukuna picks up Finisher 777 as well. Lord Hulk has already made his way around.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, must tell her, my bad. And, they're just gonna run into... Yeah, they're just gonna run into this guy. 11-2. Well, that is unfortunate. And, Yeah, another very one-sided game. Really needed that first round to make something out of this half, but now they have to force everything that they can. So we'll see what they're gonna force. We see, we see, we see, we see, we see is gonna Ares, which is the a very old tradition with Ascent. The Sova Ares, Sova Odin on B main. It's fantastic. It works beautifully. He's gonna get a little bit of. He's actually gonna be able to put down a lot of damage and he gets a kill. And it's an absolutely free kill here. Really did not need that. And now they're just gonna push through. Gets that kill as well. They're just gonna shut this down. Gets another. Takes a little bit of damage, but
Down mid.
just leaves Optimus the end, who gets taken out as well.
Calling my bot.
Match point.
Placing sentry.
Match point. The same scorecard. This is such a weird. Okay, this is weird deja vu situation here where it's the other way around though. It's flipped around, but it's 12-2 with one player on the losing side able to frag out while everyone else has been shut down completely. Look at the numbers from Heavy Feathers and Sukuna. 20 kills on both of them. It's incredible numbers. Sukuna gets 2 more here while Heavy Feathers is also pushing out. Is just gonna take this, or they're just gonna shut this down right here. Oh, spam is all around Optimus. Just dodges it somehow. But yeah, this is not looking great. 3v5. Not the greatest of guns. Couple of bulldogs and a Spectre. They're just getting squeezed out now. Does he peek out? There is one Vandal on them. What? How? What? How did he get 2 kills there? Somehow, with that spray on Spectre spray on that distance, it's just. Oh my goodness. They are all very low, and Heavy Feathers. It's gonna get 1.
Enemy remaining.
Sukuna gets the other, and that leaves Optimus alone. They take this 13-2. What is going on in this series? So one-sided, yet again. This time around, though, not really any sort of a comeback, even for a little bit. Completely shut down on the second half, 3 rounds in a row to take them to a win. Heavy Feathers, 24 kills. Sukuna, 24 kills. Also, something to look at. This 3 first bloods on the smoker. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, 4 first bloods for Sukuna as well. They were feeling it clearly. It just boiled down to just being shut down entirely, and these numbers, incredible. The rest of the team really did not need to do much. Just stay alive, play the game, play your util, and that's what they did. 8 assists, 5-5, 7 on Heavy Feathers as well. Easily the MVP of this match. And Sukuna does look very hot. Had 20 kills in the previous game as well, in spite of it being a shortish game and on being on the losing side. So takes this to 1-1, which means that we have a decider coming up on Icebox. Now, Icebox, I'm not gonna lie, I do not like that map, but I do like Icebox in such situations where both teams are desperate for a win. It's a decider. Icebox as a decider can be very, very interesting because both teams have kind of seen each other and felt each other out as well. So they know what both teams are kind of, gonna bring to the table on the day. So in this particular situation, Icebox can be interesting, even though it is a 5-man execute map almost all the time. But that's kind of what both these teams have been doing for the most part. So kind of maybe just plays into that pretty well. So with that, I'm gonna leave you for a bit. Gonna have some water. You too, just go have some water. Have some. Just walk around for a little bit. Come back and join us in about 10 minutes, where we take you to map number 3, the decider for this round 1 best of 3 series between Xtremists and Spartans for our Hyderabad Valorant Cup round 1 playoffs. covered it all. This is sponsored by AMD and OR. See you in a bit. Well, here we are. Here we are with the final game of this best of three, which has been a proper seesaw, hasn't it? It's a proper seesaw. 13-6 on the first map. Haven, Xtremists took that 13-6, 10-2 first half. Dominant performance. Spartans clawed their way back to get 4 rounds in a row in the second half. But, you know, wasn't ever gonna be enough. But then, that momentum, they took it into ascent massively. In map number 2, Spartans took the first half 10-2. What? What is this? And then they absolutely shut it down, 13-2, 3 rounds in a row in the second half as well. So now, here we are. Map number 3, Icebox. And immediately, early damage coming in on Spare Me, who dodges the grenade successfully. Nobody yet climbing onto pipes. There are 3 people sitting in A waiting for them. There are 4 people sitting in A waiting for them basically, and a very good opportunity for a flank maybe here. Felix player has managed to get inside, gets a kill on Sukuna as well. Will get another kill here. No, he gets taken out. But Finisher has managed to pick up a kill instead. And the spam is on point from Optimus, who gets a beautiful kill there on the Viper, and the Recon should spot all the people out here. What a shot from Spare Me, who gets put a little bit more damage down there, and that leaves Heavy Feathers alone, gets 1. Still pretty healthy. Moves away, but got spotted out the other way. 6 HP remaining on Finisher's 777. Oh my god. Made me fumble a little bit there, but yeah. That is round number 1 to Extremists. That was close. That was close. Got it down to half. Almost pulled it off. That was a fantastic round to start things off. Right. Spare Me on a lurk, it seems. Puts down a turret. Oh, yeah, does manage to finally put down the turret. Gets spotted out by the Recon as well. They might be expecting a B play. He has orbed himself up. Here's the ball come through. Gives out the call. And the rotations are gonna come out on Snowman as well. Checks yellow. Nothing spotted yet. Spare Me is gonna get on this flank himself, it seems.
Placing swarm grenade.
VC has dropped in. Well, Spare Me. Flank is perfect. Gets 2. Knows there's a third there. The shorty gets the kill. Oh my goodness, the shorty. And they have managed to pick up a Spectre. So they can go for this. It's a 3v4, but they still can go for it. Well, Finisher 777 is gonna close this out completely. And Optimus, just a classic in hand, takes out Visi, who had a Visi. I'm kind of getting used to it. But takes out Visi, who had just a classic as well. So all in all, fantastic anti-eco for Extremists. 2-0. But do we see another bonus converted here? We've seen 2 bonuses converted on both those maps. They were 4-0 rounds, in fact, not just 3-0. They managed to win the next gun round as well. So do we see the same? Or is there a twist in the tail finally? Is this gonna be a more even contest? Oh, that's a clean shot from Spare Me, who gets away but doesn't. Gets repeats, gets tapped in the head by Kama Stellar. Fantastic job there, and honors even. Apex player has managed to push through here. It's a free kill on Sukuna, who was caught on a knife. Boom botting out, and the lurk has worked successfully. Picks up the Vandal too. Costly mistake there.
Spike planted.
There's a Bulldog, a Phantom, and a like the Viper is quite far away right now. It's gonna take a while for him to get here. We see is making his way in, but Optimus wins that fight with the Spectre, and that's not looking good. And Heavy Feathers gets taken out by Finisher as well. She leaves just Kama Stellar on rafters, gets taken out by Optimus. Well, It's looking exactly the way every game has gone. Team taking the early leads, gets the bonus round as well, 3-0. They had picked up an early kill as well. And Spare Me had almost managed to get away, re-peaked. Kamasteller got that kill on him. But in spite of it being honors even, instead of having better guns, the lurk from Apex player was the crucial moment where he got a free kill on Sukuna and got side control as well for his team. Floats in. The turret has spotted him out.
You should run.
The attacker, KJ, has dropped the Glock down. Well, AJ sticks around with the Spectre. Waits for it. This corner is not gonna get detained, so he chooses to stick around here. Uses his miss to play around the lockdown detention. But, well, Sukuna has managed to pick up another kill as well. Trades his teammate out, and it's a 2v2. Ooh, Optimus is extremely low here. Does not want to get spotted. He gets picked out. Oh, it's a free kill on Finisher right in the face. Using the Marshall like a shotgun. And that's a successful Thrifty for them to take them to 1-3. A little bit of a twist finally coming into this weirdly one-sided tale that we've seen on both teams. On both the previous maps. And successful Thrifty there takes them to 1-3. They'd be very happy with that. Full buy for both teams. Let's see if the team in the lead is going to peel away, or is there more of an even contest in this game. I hope there is an even contest. It'll be fun. Couple of people hanging out near garage while Apex player inches in closer on A main. Ooh, Heavy Feathers is gonna push this very high up. Oh no, he's gonna get caught out. The Toxic stream down. Oh no, and he's gonna get caught out. They waited for this push. The extremely aggressive Viper wall could have just held that advanced location, but chooses to push that and gets taken out. They literally stacked up and waited for a push. Smoker is down. That's not great this early in the round. It seems like they're gonna go for a mid to B execute, but Visi is watching that like a laser bullet. Tamps his authority down on the face. Has to fall back from Boiler there. And the Sage was almost going up in tubes. She's gonna run into the Phantom of Gamma Stellar. Now they've chosen to fall back, and they are gonna go towards A main. Well, Spare Me has already made his way across here, so the turret is down. Optimus comes in around from mid and gets a kill on Sukuna. 4v3, another plant going down. Now the KJ and the Viper on these post plants are gonna be crazy, crazy useful. There is a flank. Gets two. This misses for info. Flashes out his yellow. Is he gonna take this fight? He does take that fight, but Finisher wins it out. It's a 1v1 between the Sovas. Couple of shock touts here. Sound cue given away. And AJ had a little bit more health and it won out. 5 HP remaining. Takes that defuse down as well. Sprays it out. Fight of the Sovas won by AJ in this one round. 2-3.
Watch them run when lit by my sonar. That's
Extremists will lead 3-2. But this should force them to take a save maybe. They have quite a bit of money on Lord Hulk. He might be able to drop a couple of guns for his teammates. He could just drop a gun for his teammate as well. Well, going for full economy. And yeah, it's looking good for them still. So they shouldn't be too happy or too unhappy with that loss. But back to the point, both teams have a KJ. Obviously a Viper. Still the most viable smoker on this map. What this means is that, you know, the post plant utility that you have that you can throw down to put pressure is going to be very crucial. Heavy Feathers has picked up a very important kill here on the lurking KJ. Takes out one of those swarm grenades, one of those molly people. Early advantage picked up by him and no damage in return. Kuna picks out another kill. Might be able to get a third. Gets a fourth. AJ picks up the next kill. Visi comes back around. helps his teammate out, and they completely close this out. They were trying to walk in and take a couple of picks to get their way into sight, but was one taps landing on the head, and then eventually every aim double going their way. 3-3. Honors are truly even now.
Placing alarm bomb. Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
All right. Early in towards B main. Up drops on towards Grey here. The Reyna flash is gonna push them back for a bit and allow the Reyna and the Raze to fall back on the other side as well. Spots it out on top there. So fall back. There's a lurking Sage. That is strange. The ult doesn't land on anyone, and it's a free opportunity there. Heavy Feathers picks up another lurking agent here. This time on A.
I dropped the spike.
Without the Sage, how are they gonna... Alright, so this lurking Sage, I am not happy with that decision. I usually don't call out a lot of mistakes on these, but I think that's a crucial mistake because okay, the major reason why every team picks Sage
One down.
is so that they can get a plant down on B. A lot of trades are happening here, 2v2, but ultimately it's the 2v1, and Spare Me has been spotted out. Heavy Feathers gets a third kill of the round to get that win. Okay, okay, a little unhappy, I'm a little annoyed there. The crucial mistake there was the Sage was not with the team. Now, you can have a lurking Sage on any other map maybe if you do have a Sage, but it doesn't make sense usually. But let's say you do have a lurking Sage. Why? What is that Sage gonna achieve? Because there is not a lot of flanking utility that the Sage has, or a way to turn back around quickly to a team. Two, how are you gonna get the plant down on B without the Sage wall? It's so very important to have that Sage wall to get the plant down on B. Ooh, Apex player starting the proceedings immediately with a knife to the head of Heavy Feathers, who's had a really good game yet again. Has been fragging heavily. AJ taps his ult, doesn't put a lot of damage. It doesn't put the damage in anyone. They dodge his ult perfectly, and well, the other guy also throws his ult around. He's also a hunter, and puts down a little bit of damage on AJ. Spots someone dropping down from rafters, I'm sure. They are gonna fall back. Choosing that ult a bit early, falling back really quickly now, and Spare Me has an opportunity, but gave the sound cue away. Sukuna was alive to it, and now it's gonna be a free kill for him to get the defuse. Alright. Right, takes them to 5-3. They are on a bit of a roll here. 3-0 down. They've taken 5 rounds in a row now. And Finisher went for that early ult on the Sova ult, and if you're going for that plant and you're choosing to fall back towards main and pipes and nest, you need to hold that ult for prevent the spike from being diffused. And chose to use it early, so they had nothing to stop them from actually putting the defuse down, and had to take those fights. Heavy Feathers yet again picking up a first blood. What is with this guy playing Smoker, picking up first bloods? It's a second kill. So low, he's unable to get away, blocked by the box, but Sukuna helps him out, keeps him alive. And he's gonna see another guy coming in here. Not traded soon enough, but Spare Me lucky to get out of that alive. Re-peeking that angle with that little health left. And yeah, Horde Hulk is gonna die to the nade. Well, manages to survive. But he's not gonna survive this for long, is he? Come on, Lord Hulk. Has an opportunity to maybe pick up one kill before he dies, but he's gonna get paired down here. They're doubled up. Oh, he does manage to get one. Gamma's Terror finally does come back around from the other side, gets the final kill. Right, 6-3. This is looking really good for Spartans right now. 6-3 on defense. They've done really well. A couple of those retakes have gone down really well for them. And they've anchored pretty well too. They've been very good at shutting down these eco rounds on the other side as well. So this is going to be a full buy. Oh, this is going to be another eco. The last one was a scuffed buy, it seems. They did not have guns on everyone. And this time they are forced into a save. The recon lineup clears out everything close. And spots out one guy on Snowman. They're playing this deep. They're playing this deep and playing this smart.
Spike down, B.
Gets another kill on that shot on Optimus, so clean. And spotted out the last person who's gonna get squeezed out by heavy feathers coming back around from A on the flank. Flawless to take them to 7-3. Yeah, so this is looking really good for Spartans and not great for Xtremists who are doing these 5-man pushes. But it's not really working out that well for them. They are probably gonna do a bit of a default on mid and A, or is it gonna be a 5-man execute towards A? It is a 5-man execute towards A. Apex player hops onto belts, goes in towards nets, but Fukuna sitting on that location misses his second shot. Had a free shot there, but misses, gets punished by finisher, and the other ult comes out as well, and lockdown has been initiated. What a clean shot from Gamma Stellar. Takes that person out, has to push back, come back out of the site. They have managed to destroy the defender lockdown. But they're pushing in really hard to try and find where Optimus is, but it's gonna be difficult for him to actually make this through. Gets picked out, and now Spare Me is left alone. This plant is not for him, it's too safe. He can't get to the diffuser, and Visi is gonna get him out. Oh no. Again, the miscommunication hurting them in this situation.
Round in the half.
Plant was not intended to be peaked from that angle. And it's 8-3. They really need this to take this to 8-4. 9-3 would be a difficult one to make a comeback from. 8-4 on a half is still something to work with. Peeks it again. Could have just let it go. Apex player gets peeked again from AJ coming in from underneath Boiler, next to Boiler, and they get multiple kills here. And somehow, in all of this, Finisher is now left alone. They don't know where he is though. So checks kitchen. Sukuna knows where he is, and none of them actually able to land their shots. Well, Finisher gets one more. Sukuna is just standing there with knife in hand, jiggling to peek this. Just walking in like that, it's just displaying your head on a platter to be shot down. Oh, that's a good opportunity there. Misses the shot. And now he's gonna be double peeked. What a clean shot from Finisher 777. Spike is down, and he's checking that angle. Runs away, dodges the ult as well. He can get in right in towards side and plant this on A.
30 seconds left.
Skuna is gonna rotate around from Snowman to go around to A as well. Is he worried about this, or is he gonna plant this? He's not planted it yet. What an incredible clutch from Finisher 777. They kind of gave it away there, giving him kills one by one, taking those individual fights. But Finisher 777 did not make any mistakes. He was calm and collected, took those fights calmly, and Tried to see if Rukuna had done a very early rotate. It was difficult for him to have been there that early. Still checked, double checked, and then put the plant down. Got the sound cues finally from Sukuna, running in like a horse on the fastest of canters there, and eventually had the calm and just the nerves of steel to take that final shot at that kill. Takes them to 8-4. These four, that last round could be very crucial. The difference between a 9-3 and an 8-4 is massive. A 6-round deficit versus a 4-round deficit. What would you rather have? Obviously the one that's lesser, right? So quickly in towards B, they have managed to make their way onto yellow, and they don't have a Sage, but they managed to make their way, and they are gonna be able to put their plant down on the Viper wall. Heavy Feathers just doing ridiculous amounts of damage here. Somehow staying alive on Danger, gets taken out eventually on the reload. Peeked by multiple people here, so much utility thrown out. The wall is gonna be broken. AJ spamming through on that Ghost, and Optimus left alone. Gets taken out by Sukuna, who, well, wisely so, decided to rotate back around to flank the flanker coming in on mid. 9-4. They extend their lead immediately. Exactly what they would have wanted, but Xtremists really needed that first round, I would think. And now they are gonna go for a save. There's a Sheriff on Apex player. The rest of them have classics. So it's a full save. And good opportunity for Spartans to take it to 10-4. Remember, all of this momentum for Spartans started with that Thrifty on round number 4. Sukuna spraying around, trying to see if anybody's gonna run into his bullets. The Boompot gets the final kill. And he has spotted 2, 3, all of them on towards CT. It's gonna get help from guy rotating in around from mid. The lurking Viper, Heavy Feathers, getting 3 kills in that round. Heavy Feathers. Just look at those numbers. Look at the numbers he's put up on both these maps. Had a very weak game, the first one on Haven, but Ascent and now Icebox, he is heavy fraggers. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that sit there for a bit. Yeah, it's not a great joke, but I'm gonna let it sit there. Again, the lurking Viper puts down the wall, peeking mid, walking up mid. White comfortably might be able to get into tubes here. Here's someone underneath tubes and has an opportunity. Spare Me looking around, seeing if anybody's following him. They are wary of this. ADS as in puts the burst damage down, gets that kill. Spare Me and Optimus have managed to pick up a kill each to even things out for them. 3v4. And they've already rotated around to Garage, so Heavy Feathers, does his shoulder get seen?
Continue. My ultimate is ready.
Finisher 777 takes down Heavy Feathers at 3v2. The retake is on, but the recon misses the target. AJ just checking for a flanker. Well, the turret is gonna watch for a defuse. Plant is very deep. It's a very remarkably deep plant. Molly's. Oh, my bad. The plant is default. Bissy gets another. Finisher 777. Does he have another clutch in him? Sends the recon out. And Bissy doing his best. Waste a lot of time there. And yep, doesn't need to do anything else. Gets 3 kills in the round. Wastes enough time. And Spike goes out as well. And he survives with a gun. Take them to 11-4. This is getting away so very quickly from Xtremists. What can they do to claw themselves back in this? Now, they have to force whatever they can. A glass cannon phantom on Lord Hulk, a guardian and a bulldog, everyone on half armor. Not looking great. Spare Me gets taken out immediately, and they are running in towards site really quickly. Boombot is gonna clear yellow for them, and gonna put down a lot of damage here. Here's the damage cues. It's taken out by Apex player. Does well to get one kill, but AJ takes out another, and Finisher 777 took a lot of damage there. He is aware of heavy feathers in this position, but he's not. Doesn't check again. I think he was unsure a bit there, and with that, final kill from AJ. It's match point and series point to Spartans. Let me remind you for what has happened from the previous game to put this into context. 13-6 on the first map, Xtremists took the win. 13-2 on the second map on Ascent, Spartans took the win. And now it's looking again like a very one-sided victory for Spartans, who are just taking this momentum and running away with it. Not the greatest of buys, and Lord Hulk tries to spam out a little bit, but Visi has taken out Spare Me immediately, and that is not looking great for them. Ult comes out as well. Spare Me is already called GG on this. The Viper ult just gonna be so very difficult for them to work with. Heavy Feathers though gets spammed out by Optimus. Well, they did not commit to a plant, and they are now running in on A. Checking all corners, and it's gonna be a successful plant for them. Planting it pretty deep yet again, but the mollies are already in place, so should be golden. And Sukuna has a good opportunity for a flank. You see, staying back while Gamma Stellar chose to play screens, gets traded out. Optimus is trying his best to make his way back in. Ult, and now the counter ult is on point there. He is gonna rotate back around, come here, get a free kill on Visi. Should be able to get another kill there. Oh well, Lord Hulk had the tiniest of health remaining, and now the ult takes him out.
One enemy remaining.
In spite of sticking it in that situation and actually living on the spam, there was not enough time left, and Spartans take this series 13-4, coming from behind, losing map 1, that in a very dominant fashion. But I truly think those 4 rounds that they managed to pick up towards the end did a lot of good for them, and they took that momentum into the next map on Ascent, absolutely stomping down Xtremists there with a commanding performance, taking Ascent 13-2. And now they've taken this map very comfortably for a 13-4. And this is a very, very strong performance from both these teams. From Spartans, especially. Extremists started off well, but unlucky, just completely rolled over, did not find any way to get back in map 2 and 3. They'll have another opportunity in the lower brackets, but what this means is, let me check what this means for Spartans. Spartans are gonna go on to face Soups in round 2. Well, congratulations to Spartans, and unfortunate for Extremists, but yeah, there is an opportunity for them to come back around and wait for the results of round 2 and see who they're gonna face. They might run into this team again, but anyway, that was a fantastic series, kind of one way all round. Congratulations Spartans yet again, but that's it from me today, and happy Monday to you all. I guess it's kind of done now. It's 10 p.m. So I'd say it's good night. Thank you for hanging around. We'll be back with more games tomorrow. We'll be bringing you more games from the AMD XOR Hyderabad Valorant Cup. These will be round two games between Soups and Spartans, and I'm not sure who's won on the other side. So we'll know once we see. Just follow Gamers Guild on all the socials, Twitter and Instagram, and you'll see all the updates right there. Join the Discord, and you'll get all the updates. That's it from me. I'm the Smiling Cow signing off for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.